Hey everybody, welcome back to Capstone Games. I'm Clay,
I'm Christopher.
and we're going to be playing a quick round of Aquaria. This is a brand new game that's coming out very soon. It's debuting in Essen in a couple weeks, which we're about to head out in 7 days.
Yeah, that's exciting.
This is with our partnership with Delicious Games, brand new thing that we started this year from Tomas Holek. That designer is famous for Galileo Galilei, Tea Garden, and another upcoming game of ours, Pondscape. This is his heavier version of his releases coming out at the fall this year. Aquaria. It's a it's 1 to 4 player game.
Yeah.
The solo mode was designed by Vladimir Suchi, and all pre-orders on our website will be shipping in mid-November. The games have already left the factory, so they're on their way over here from Europe. This is a European production. It's not a production in Asia, so should be pretty quick on the turnaround. But yeah, we're gonna play one round. I'm gonna have Chris kind of give you an overview of what we're gonna be doing, and then we'll jump into it. And feel free to ask any questions along the way.
Yeah. So we already picked, you get 2 starting tiles here, and they have a number 1 through 8. And whoever has the lower starting tile, I have 5, Clay has 8, is going to be starting the game. So I'm here and he's here. That's the player turn order. We also get some bonuses. So in this case, I get a pearl, and I get to put one of my wool filters down here at the bottom left of my board. And then I also get 1 bump on the oxygen track here. So this is the oxygen track. We have that. We have the encyclopedia track in the middle here of the main board, and the pet shop track where we start at the bottom of that track. Additionally, there is a scoring track around the edge of the board, and we have some markers to show if we go to 200.
I'm gonna do that in one round.
Yeah, in
He
one
doesn't know
round.
that yet,
Yeah. This board over here is a board where we're going to be taking actions throughout the game. So we have these dice that have a 1, 2, 3, 4 that you just turn up like that on them, that we will be taking actions. We're going to be taking 4 actions in alternating turns. Then we're going to have a microflora dial turn phase, and then we're going to have a turn order phase, gain income, have to feed anything that's in our aquarium that requires feeding, or maybe just get points from things like plants, for example. And then we're going to adjust the action dials out here. These are double-sided, so based on our player count, these would have 4 or 5 in a 2-player game. This has 4 spaces here for the bonuses. And then finally, we refresh the market. We'll get right into play after Clay gets his bonuses.
I get a pearl.
Yep.
I'm going to select the fish card, and I really enjoy, oh my gosh, he's so expensive.
Yeah.
Oxygen. I was about to grab that one.
That's like a tomato clownfish, it looks
I'm
like.
going to grab this one because it's got a low. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with the plant.
Okay.
This plant has 0 cost.
Yeah, plants are great. You need them for your aquarium to be healthy. So, and this is a nice way for you to have an aquarium without actually having any living fish. So you can finally collect all those clownfish you've been wanting to without worrying about it.
You get the
okay, so we're going to take some actions. Let's go over what some of these actions are real quick. Because I can go anywhere at the beginning.
There's 5 different mains, and then this guy in the middle.
So this one is all about playing additional cards into my tableau in my aquarium. And I can take a stronger version of that if I spin pearls. And I do have a pearl. And this one is all about going up the encyclopedia track. Same thing, I can go up there. This one is all about getting more oxygen.
Oxygen is going to allow you to play cards because fish need oxygen.
Yep. And this one is about getting more cards and getting more food and potentially points. And then finally, this is about going up the pet track over here, pet shop track over here, which I'm not sure. I have a lot of cards. I should have looked at my cards before we started. I do want to play this plant though, because playing plants seems pretty good. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to play a plant. I'm actually going to play 2 plants is what I'm going to do, because I'm going to spin that pearl I initially got. I'm going to put my action dial right here, and to show that I'm taking this action, we'll just put it on the side here. But I'll spin my pearl, and that lets me play an additional card. So I'm going to play this one.
So you're doing this one right here. This whole action is centered around playing cards from your hand. You can always play 1 for free, but if you want to play 2, you have to pay pearls. And
so I'm going to go. I get 2 microflora dial movements, or MD movements. So I'm going to go, and these always start opposite We're on round 1, opposite of what the current round 1 is, and those have been randomized, so opposite of green. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to just go 2. I want to make sure I get this. I want to see what the encyclopedia track does. So I'm going to go 2 and get that one from playing that. And then I get another movement on my oxygen track. That's part of the reason I did this. And then I'm going to play this one. And maybe I want to go, let's see, I don't know. I don't have, I should look at what I have to feed. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to go here and I'm going to move that one. So I could go in the row or column. There's a restriction on the left of that dial, possibly. In fact, all of these have a restriction that way. And then underneath it says I get, oh, excuse me, that I'm going to leave that there because that's an income one, not an immediate one. But this one is an immediate one and then an income. So I have 2 additional ones I'll get during the income phase.
At the end of the round.
Yeah. But I had my 1 from my starting tile, and then I had 1 from this card, and that's correct now. So that's my turn. Your turn.
Yeah, so at the end of this round, we have these microflora dials like Chris was talking about. The goal is to get all of your, well, not all of them, it's going to be almost impossible to do that. But at the end of the round, for every dial that's pointing to green, the green sector,
we're going to get those bonuses.
Whatever bonus is below it, you're going to get. And it starts the game at the complete opposite end of that. So just basically 2 turns away.
Mm-hmm.
So, holy moly.
A lot of choices.
I know. I'm thinking about putting this. I have an anemone.
Yeah, while you're thinking about that, I'm also going to point out that there's 4 free actions you can do on your turn. You can spend a pearl to get extra cards or a food of your choice, or you can turn 2 food into any other food, or you can spend an oxygen to refresh the market out here.
Man,
go ahead and take your turn.
This card is so awesome, but it's so expensive. It's going to require 2 food.
That is expensive, yeah. But it gives you, 5 points.
But you need the 2 food.
Yep.
Screw that. Just kidding. I'm going to go to this location here, the oxygen track, and I am going to spend the pearl that I received on my start player thing. Where did it go? Here it is. So I can get +4 on the oxygen track.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I can do.
I thought about doing that one because that's really necessary for your cards. But okay, I'm just gonna kind of show what. Oh, we forgot to talk about cards here.
Does this block you from going here because I'm here?
Because you're there, you have to move somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Okay, but you can more than one player can occupy the same action space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't block. There's no.
That's what I thought. Because in a
yeah, we'll show some things here real quick. Okay, so this is an anemone card. It has a bonus that you'll get during the feeding phase. It has a cost. It has bonuses that you get down here, and it shows that it's an anemone. We have fish, but we'll talk about those. Here's a plant. Well, we've already seen my plant, but plants in a similar way will have their type. Maybe there's no cost for plants ever, and then they're going to have the microflora movement and a bonus down here. And then let's see what else we have here. This is a fish card. This fish card is a clownfish. It could instead have a schooling fish symbol, but then it has a point value for during the feeding phase. That one's pretty nice. It's just
it doesn't cost anything to feed it.
Yep. It wants to be next to anemones, and then you have your bonuses down here. When there's a wavy slash between the 2, you have to pick between the 2. And then here's one more card. This one does have a cost to feed it. It wants yellow food. It gives you points, shows that it's schooling, has the cost, and then the bonuses there. And we'll just shuffle those up a little bit.
That bonus is when you play the card.
Okay, so it's my turn. I have to take another action. If I move to an adjacent spot, I get the... Oh, you know what I forgot to do at the end of my turn last time?
Oh, yeah, we got to rotate these. Every time an action is taken, we...
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to this adjacent spot. I turn this to 2. I'm going to go ahead and spend all 3 of my cards, actually.
Explain what you're doing here.
Yeah, so this action lets me go up this track here.
Which is called?
The pet shop track.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that, and I have to spend at least 2 to do that. So here's 2, and we're just going to make a discard pile over here. But I'm also going to spend a 3rd, and that's what this bottom part is showing down here. You may spend a 3rd to get one of the additional bonuses at the bottom. So the first thing is rotate any MD dial once. I'm going to rotate this one that I need to get that blue food. And then I get to move up. I get the adjacent bonus from the encyclopedia track. That's what that symbol means there. So in this case, get another microflora dial movement.
Where your token is at? Yeah, so
Yep.
you're going to get this one movement.
I guess I'll start moving towards getting more oxygen. Sure, why not?
I think oxygen is so important in
Right.
the early game.
And then get a point so I can beat you right now.
Boom, he's doing it.
And then I could either get additional oxygen movement and a pearl and another card. I definitely need another card because I have 0 cards right now. Or I could get this filter bonus and another card. I think I actually want the pearl, the 2 movement, and a card is what I want right now. So I'm going to go up here, get a pearl, and get an additional card, which is going to be, I got to figure out how to get food. I can get food next to me. Plus I get a bonus here because that was adjacent. So I'm going to take a filter and start. So once this wool filter area fills up, you get all the bonuses shown here, which right now we only have their starting one, which is a pearl and a card. But I'm going to, okay, so that was that.
It's like leveling up your filter.
Yeah.
And once it's full.
I mean, aquarists know this, right? I got to pick a card and then it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm just taking the one that's cheap.
am in trouble.
It's your turn.
Actually, I could play a card. So normally what I would do is send my action pawn over to the play a card action, but that's not adjacent to where I'm currently at. And the benefit of going to something that's adjacent, which I'm going to go here to the encyclopedia track action, whenever you go somewhere adjacent, you get that bonus that's underneath the dial, wherever the dial's pointing. So I wouldn't have got that if I chose to play a fish card. So instead, I will go here, and this is going to be a fast turn, but I will, because I don't have any pearls to enhance this action. So I only get to move 1 space on the encyclopedia track. Do I get to take? No, I don't even get.
Yeah, you get 1 microflora dial.
I'm just not next to anything.
You're not next to anything. So if you get this symbol, it's going to be useless right now.
The extra.
Yeah.
Encyclopedia track bonus symbol. Okay, so I moved up. I get 1 movement on any dial. And look, we're looking to go to the greens. So I am far away from everything. What do I need? Secretly, my hand has a lot of cards with green food.
We did shuffle.
So yeah, so I'm going to move mine closer to the green food dial on there. So hopefully this can be pointed to green so I can unlock green food at the end of my turn. Then I get a bonus of a pearl or 1 oxygen. Ooh, I could play 2 fish. How far down can you go on the oxygen track, Chris?
You can go to the bottom.
Yeah, and that resolves at the end of every round?
This? You're talking about the points?
Yeah.
No, the points are at the end of the game.
Perfect. Because I can do a 7. The reason why I'm asking that is because I'm going to choose the pearl.
But if you're down there and you need to spend more oxygen, then you can't move.
I'm going to take the pearl for the bonus on my current action space. Store it here, just so I know I've got it. That rotates.
Yep. All right, my turn. We both took 2 actions, right?
So far.
These are correct. Okay. I'm going to go get more food. So I'm going to move this to my 3. I forget to do things when I'm talking. That's why I ask. I'm going to spend a pearl. So I can take 3 cards and 2 food. Is that right? Is that really what? No, you know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take backseat one time. I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend nothing.
So can you explain what this is?
Yeah. So these are the basic actions that you can go to. I could either get rid of 2 cards and do the pet shop action, or I could get 2 cards and a food, or I could play a card, or I could go up the encyclopedia track, or I could get 2 movement on the oxygen track. Those are all, that's a single choice. Do one of those things.
What about these bottom 2 sections?
Get a pearl and either 2 food, or get a pearl and a wool filter. Yeah.
So
So
you're gonna do all of those things?
you pick one of the 3 actions
Oh,
to
one
do.
of the
So
3
pick one of the
sections.
3 sections to
Okay.
do. It's basically all of the most basic version of the actions.
Yeah, and then you get a bonus.
Yeah,
filter.
yeah. So I'm gonna do the one that gives me 2 food and a pearl.
Okay.
And I need, what do I need? That's what I need. I need this kind of
He's
food.
revealing his strategy.
Yeah. And then I get my wool filter to keep working on my aquarium setup.
Sweet. That's a nice action space because there's so many things you can get there. I'm gonna go over here for my 3rd thing. And I will spend the pearl that I received on the last turn to play 2 fish cards. So the first one I'm going to play is this anemone. At the end of the round, I'm going to need 2 green food to pay to feed it, but I get 5 points. I'm close to getting 1 for my end of round bonus. It's going to cost me 3 oxygen to play it in my tank, so I'm going to go down 3. Oh, I'm red. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. So that goes in my tank. I'm going to put it right here.
Yeah, you can put it anywhere you want because you're aquascaping or having fish.
Actually, we'll put it right here.
Okay, don't forget your
Bam.
MD movement for the first part of your bonus.
All right, so it's 3 movement, straight down or straight across from where you place it. And you can split that up. So I'm going to go 2 on this location. And then the final one on the one next to it.
Okay, and then you either get a wool filter and another movement anywhere is what that one means, or you can get one of your red filter bonus tokens. So this one would be getting additional cards. This one would be getting adjacencies on the encyclopedia track.
On the encyclopedia. You know what I think I'm going to do?
What's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm actually going to get the wool filter. Boom. Put that in my aquarium and a movement, which food is always good, I hear. Actually, I'm going to go for the pearls, so I'm going to move this one space.
So that was all just resolving playing
one
the card. Did you get your wool filter up here bonus?
No, because I'm going to play my 2nd card now.
Okay.
And I'm going to play this card. This is a clownfish. He doesn't require any cost or any food to upkeep during that phase. He'll just automatically give me 3 points.
Yeah.
It's going to cost me 5 oxygen. However, if I place it next to an anemone in the aquarium, I'm going to reduce this cost by 1. So.
And if you place it next to 3 anemones, it would give you a discount of 3, for example.
Nice.
Yep.
So I'm going to place that bad boy right there.
Okay. And I'll take you down 1, 2, 3, 4, which is at the bottom.
There's not a lot of oxygen in my aquarium right now.
No, yeah.
All right, so I can either get a card and move a dial 1 space or gain a green.
Which is all going to be food bonuses.
Oof. I think I'm going to take the card and the green can, or the spinning of any dial, but I'm going to choose my green food one so I can ensure that I get food at the end of the round. And then I get to select a card really fast.
And you can always take from the top.
Man, I think I'm going to chance it. I like this plant.
Plants are great.
However, we're going to go for the wild draw.
Okay.
It's not that bad. I'll show you what I got. Anemone.
Ooh.
Another one.
That's a nice bubble tip anemone.
Yeah. That's my turn. Oh, and I do get the wool filter bonus. So I'm getting close to filling that up.
I think, okay.
So we're on the last turn of the first round.
Yeah, I was debating what to do, but because you went there, I think I'm going to go there also. And I'm just going to play 1 card because that's all I have. And it's going to be this clownfish. And I think I will go, let's see. He's going to be swimming over here. There, yep, swimming over there. But that will cost me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get to move 3. So I'm going to go move 1, 2, because I like the pearls, and 1 here. And then I could get what I'm next to on here, which is that. Or I could get the green bonus. I'm gonna move here so I get food that way. So that was just playing the card, getting the bonuses. I also have the bonus here of getting 1 more movement, which I don't know if that's, oh, it is helpful to me. More oxygen. And that is my turn.
Very nice. So for my final action, I do need to play a card. Or no, I don't need to play a card.
Yeah, you
Take
can't.
that back.
You could go to the middle and
I
play.
know,
it.
just to play one card feels so. Did you get your one movement bonus?
Yeah, that's how I got this one over here to move also.
The pet shop track is very expensive. These cards, I want to hold on to a lot of them.
I'm cardless right now.
All my green that I saved up for might be spent. So normally,
yeah.
I don't think I would do this, but since we're only playing one round, I'm going to get rid of 3 cards, just random ones.
Okay.
Since it's the only round we're playing, but it's good. So I'm going to do the bottom action of this, where I get to move up on the pet shop track.
Okay.
Do the top row, which is 1 movement anywhere.
Yep.
Which we were talking about that pearl before. Now I can move that to the green sector.
Nice. And then
I
you
don't
don't get this bonus. This is why you want to do this right now.
Encyclopedia bonus.
Yep.
I'm not next to any
You're not
bonus.
next to get a point though. Now we're tied.
And then I get to select one of the 2 pet shop track bonuses below that.
Yeah, you can either get a filter bonus or a card, or a card and 2 oxygen and a pearl.
I heard oxygen is very popular. I would like to actually have some in this game.
Okay.
And I'll get a pearl
And a card.
and a card. Let me grab this red one.
Okay. And that's why you should buy sleeves for this game.
Yes. It's very big off
So you can pick up the
table.
card. Yeah.
Is that it for me? Can I
Yeah.
do more stuff? All right. So that's my
Okay.
turn.
So that was the action phase. Now we do the microflora dial phase. I'm gonna get 1 yellow food. Are you getting that bonus?
So on the yellow food track, I did not even move it. So
Okay.
I don't get that.
I did not get the card. Did you get the card?
The card, I am not even anywhere near the green.
Okay. I get the blue food. Do you get that?
No, I don't.
Okay. Wool filter. I don't get that. Do you get that one?
Oh, I forgot to get this. I was going to say.
Oh, and did you move this also?
Yeah, before my turn ended, I forgot to get the bonus of the food, which was going to be a green one. This is important because we were getting close.
We're gonna forget this when we play this for real to move these.
I don't think so. I think we'll be okay. I think we're
Alright.
focused on the stream.
Yeah, I think so too.
The wool filter I do unlock, so
Nice.
I'll place that there.
Okay.
All right.
And then we go to encyclopedia track. I get that one, which gives me 1 more dial movement.
Nice. You could probably use that to...
I don't know if I could lock anything in. No, I'm not. So I'm just gonna. What are we doing next round? If we were playing another round, I want to get closer to yellow. So I would probably do this one for next round. Sure. And then green. Do you have
I do
that
get
one?
a green food.
Nice.
I've unlocked that one.
Pearl. I get a pearl.
So, man, you did really good on the microflora dials.
And then oxygen movement. I get 1 oxygen movement. Do you get oxygen?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I'm not very good at the oxygen.
All right. So because I had the most movement, you had the least. You'll be first player next time. So we just rearrange that. That's step 3. That rearrange. Now we get our income. I'm going to get 2 more oxygen movement here.
This is based on the cards in your aquarium.
Right. They would have a little hand there, and that's your.
You can see on my board, do not play like I did because there are no little income hands. I don't get anything.
And then we go to feeding our people, our fish, our people, if you will. All right. And
Fish
then,
meeples.
yep.
So I have to spend 2.
I spend 1, and I get 4 points. What do you get?
8.
Wow. So you're at 9. I'm at 5.
Yeah,
And-
but I'm not set up for the next round.
And
I'm in big trouble. I got pearls, but
I got a couple
you
pearls.
got pearls too.
Yeah. Then we go to readjustment of the dials. So we look at which one moved the least. I think it's that one. Yeah.
Nobody picked.
So this will go to red. If it hadn't moved off of red, it would get a pearl, but that doesn't happen in the first round. The rest of these go back to gray, which is
First one after the red.
yeah. There's a little hash there if that's hard to see at the top of it for people.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And those are reset.
Mm-hmm.
We
Retrieve.
take our and those go back to 0. We have those. We refresh this market here with 6 new cards, and that is the game. So I'm going to go over and talk about end of game scoring, unless anybody has questions who's watching today. And
Nope, no questions right now.
It makes me want to play in the next round because you can see the combos coming.
you can see the combos coming. It's that type of game. But we'll go ahead and talk about what would score at the end of the game. So at the end of the game, there are two sides to this. There's a brown side, brown border, and a gold side. The gold side is advanced scoring, but in basic scoring, you're going to get 1 point for every one of your pearls and wool filter tokens that you have acquired. You're going to score where you are on the oxygen track. In this case, I would get 3, Clay would get -2 if we ended like that. If you get to the top of the encyclopedia track, what happens instead is that you go over here, first person there, and a 2-player game is going to get 12 points. Second player is going to get 8. For each additional movement intermediary that you would move on this, you get 2 points during
Every
the
time
game.
you just keep knocking the
Yep.
encyclopedia track.
Yep. And then 3 to 1 for every food that you have left over. Next, we would look and score for every complete column or row. You get 3 points.
Oh, nice.
And then these tokens, so we didn't really talk about this a whole lot, but you can gain these tokens because we didn't do it yet. And when you gain these tokens, you can either use them in the game whenever you like on your turn, or you can keep them. And the ones that are not red bordered are generally worth 3 points, and then the ones that are red bordered are worth 4 points because they're better stuff, and they are located at different areas of the board. So part of what didn't happen yet for us on the encyclopedia track, we could start branching. So like maybe I start going over this direction, and you're like, you know what? We don't need to get in each other's way. I'm going to go and try to get to the top of the track fast. So you start going this direction, and you pick up these, and you get to the top first. So there's a little bit of a race going on with the encyclopedia track. I'm taking the long way, but I'm getting more.
But it incentivizes you because these are way more powerful abilities along the perimeter.
We've just made different choices there, which is nice. So that's step 6 of scoring. And then any lionfish you have are going to score based on whatever their conditions are. They each have different conditions. And again, you can not have more than 2 lionfish in your aquarium because they sting and kill things, and they're aggressive. Finally, you would score your clownfish next to anemones.
You want to get a lot of clownfish next to anemones like I did.
And
smooth.
And then schools of fish will score, and there's additional ways that those can score when you're playing advanced. Not much different, but just a slightly different way to score all of that. We're looking forward to this game coming out. This is I think another solid game from another solid, enjoyable game.
I like the art on the cards.
Yeah,
it's really, really nice to look at. But encyclopedia track's fun too.
Yep.
I really wanted to go at that a little bit more. I know it's just one round, but it makes me want to play more of it. So, yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to this. Should be shipping in November to all pre-order customers. There is a bonus that you get. It's a red microflora dial with a card that comes with it. So, just a neat little promo that's free for you. So, and we just launched our new website. It's on Shopify now. So the user experience is very smooth and streamlined. So go check it out. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend.
See you, everybody.